The Kansas City Chiefs 33 and the San Diego Chargers 3 in another dominating performance by your Kansas City Chiefs. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, what an outstanding 8 quarters it has been for the Kansas City Chiefs. These last 2 games have been fun, they've been exciting, and as I mentioned 3 weeks ago, not surprising, but it has been a blast. Let me tell you, the Kansas City Chiefs defense is playing at championship level of what they've done against Peyton Manning, what they've done against Phillip Rivers is beyond impressive. You could say, yeah, I'm impressed. You could say, well, that's okay. Impressive. When was the last time the Kansas City Chiefs had spent 2 games on the road where they went to the Chargers and went to the Broncos and won with ease? You could probably look it up historically in the old AFL days in 1965 and 1966 where the Chiefs went to San Diego and then went to Denver and won with ease. But I'm 46. I just turned 46 Wednesday. I've never seen a season where the Chiefs went to the Chargers, went to the Broncos, then to the Chargers, and not only won, like on some fluke play or some botched something. The Chiefs went in, smashed them in the mouth, delivered what they had to do. I'm freaking beyond impressed. The Chiefs stand 5-5. They're back in wild card contention. Man, I know they could say, well, this team's in front of them and that team's in front of them. The Chiefs are playing at a level where nobody's in front of them. The Chiefs are playing at a level where they could go to any team on any planet, on any time, of any era, and say, we own you. Look what they've done today. Tom Bahali, 2 big sacks. Justin Houston with a big pick 6. This is what championship football teams are made of. A strong, smash them in the mouth defense. Sure, it'd be fun to have high-flying this and offense and an awesome play on defense or an awesome play at wide receiver. Look where the Chiefs are offensively. Alex Smith doesn't even have to do much. He doesn't have to throw deep. All he has to do is keep playing his little style of offense. And yeah, I don't like it, but the fact that the defense is giving the ball to him over and over. We need a 3 and out so we can give the ball back to Alex Smith. Maybe he can march down the field and do something. Well, how about that second drive of the Kansas City Chiefs today? Get down in 4th and goal at the 1-yard line. Who do you turn it to? Who are you going to give the ball to? How about Dontari Poe, baby? And he didn't just run up him. He didn't just use his weight and smack through the center and get to the end zone for a touchdown. Nah, he went up and over. He was trying to do his best Marcus Allen. I got to love Dontari Poe at the nose tackle. People may say, hey, Shaggyshane, let's not give Dontari Poe too much leverage come contract negotiation time. Screw it, man. Let's see what Dontari Poe's got on offense and defense. Shoot, put him out there in special teams. Dontari Poe's a winner. Let him get out there and make plays happen. I'm excited. I love this Chiefs, and the Chiefs are hungry, and they're freaking ready to keep going. Now let's look at some, what was concerning today was DeAnthony Thomas got hurt. The second play of the game. DeAnthony Thomas, concussion. He walked off, so it's nothing that severe, but he never came back in the game. So there was concern is how are the Chiefs going to look offensively, because so much of the Chiefs offense is premeditated or is on what DeAnthony Thomas is doing out of the backfield. Where's he going now? What's he doing here? The swing pass to DeAnthony Thomas. I'm glad that Alex Smith and Andy Reid were able to not totally crap their pants and think, oh my gosh, DeAnthony Thomas is out of the game. How are we going to develop an offensive game plan? Blah, 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 blah. They didn't panic. They didn't, like I say, crap the bed. They stayed with their offense with Macklin and Conley and Jason Avant, who made some plays today. Very, very impressed. I wish Kelsey would have caught that touchdown for halftime. He looked like he did. Crap, I thought he caught it. He celebrated like he caught it. No, he didn't. That's the only knock I can think of today offensively. Maybe another time when the Chargers punted and the Chiefs had the ball at midfield, went 3 and out. That was rather disconcerting. But other than that play, Kelsey dropped the ball or didn't catch it. That 3 and out at the 50. I'm impressed with this team all around. If you're a Chiefs fan, you got to be impressed with this team all around, because you know that this team can go anywhere on any field and beat any team any time with this defense. As you know, those you've been watching me all season, I was hard on the Chiefs early in the year because Eric Berry looked slow. He looked like he wasn't ready to come back. I wished at that time that the Chiefs had Eric Berry wait until the 6th or 7th game, put him on the PUP list, and then bring him back. Eric Berry's starting to come into his own. The 4th-and-1 stop in the fourth quarter where he blitzed through the Garden Center, got the running back for a loss on 4th-and-1, sealed the Chargers' fate. You know, very impressed with Eric Berry. He's coming to his own. Derek Johnson's making plays. Josh Muaga, who's making plays. Now that he has Derek Johnson on the other side of him, you know, they're looking really, really good, and I'm really, really happy about this team. Another thing I'm concerned about is Charkandrick West got hurt. Good old Chuck West. You know, he hurt his hammy. He didn't come back in the game. But how about Spencer Ware? 11 rushes, 96 yards, 2 touchdowns. I don't think anybody started Spencer Ware on their fantasy football team, but he was in there, busted off that long run in the fourth quarter, which ended up setting up his first of 2 touchdown runs. You know, what can you say about Eric Bieniemy? I mean, the announcers on CBS Sports today alluded to it a little bit. You got to give it to the Chiefs running back coach, Eric Bieniemy, by taking these 2 nobodies, Charkandrick West, a second-year running back out of Abilene State, Spencer Ware, second-year running back out of LSU. Both of them undrafted. Both of them nobody wanted on their team. We say, sure, come play with us because Jamal Charles is out and Niall Davis is inactive, getting the Harvey Williams treatment a la 1993. He's inactive. Nobody knows what's going on there. If Charkandrick West is going to be out next week, I think you're going to have to suit up Niall Davis and say, hey, buddy, if you want to prove your worth, you better get on the field and show something, all right? But very impressed. This team's hungry. This team wants to win. And as I mentioned 3 weeks ago, this team wants to win and be champions because they don't want to be second fiddle in this town. They're tired of going around town. It eats at their crawl that they got to go around town and they got to see fans wearing hats that say, World Championship Kansas City Royals. And it eats at their crawl that they got to go around town and they see fans World Champion Kansas City Royals hoodies. The Chiefs don't want to be second fiddle in this town. They want to show that they could be number 1. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty friggin' stoked to be a World Champion Kansas City Royals fan. But the Chiefs themselves, you know it eats at their crawl that they want to be number 1 in this town. So Chiefs, you don't want to be second fiddle. You don't want to be second choice. You want to see people wearing the red and yellow, celebrating it. And I commend you, as I said 2 weeks ago, that the Chiefs are going to turn around this town because the Kansas City Royals are the 2015 World Champions. Guess what, Buffalo? You're next. You're on the schedule. You're going down. It's been a month since the boys in red and yellow came home to play a home game at Arrowhead. Guess what, Buffalo? It's going to be freaking loud. Come on, Chiefs fans. Bring the noise because the defense is bringing the pain to the Buffalo Bills. All right, let's do it again next week. Happy holidays, Kansas City Chiefs fans. Go Chiefs.